Where the fuck is McClay?
There you go. All right. Bogcast, episode 71, Bog and Mac. Action.
Awesome. This is the Bogcast, episode 71. We are brought to you by Bang Salon. Come get all your hair needs, including cuts, natural colors, vivid colors, extensions, shampoo and stylings, all under one roof at Bang Salon. Find and message Bang Salon on Instagram at BANGDSALON. Use promo code
Bogcast
for 20% off your first visit. So come on down and get banged by Jordan. But if you really try to bang her, I will fucking kill you. Cool.
Check us out on Spotify, on Google Play, Google Music, all your favorite podcatchers. Make sure to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please do us a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Get us to 1,000 subscribers. Getting
Sweet.
close.
Awesome. We have a very special episode today. It's been a rough last couple of weeks. It was like Friday, February 14th. I lost a good friend. We lost a good friend. He was a camera guy for the Bogcast. Ryan Charley, unfortunately, was killed in a car accident. Yeah, so it's just been really tough here at the Bogcast for people who watch the show, for people who don't. He's been the camera guy for 30 plus episodes, I would say about. I've known him since the early 2000s. We were on a Halo 4v4 team together. We traveled the country. He was pretty much at my house almost every weekend for a few years playing Halo and stuff. But anyway,
It was a super shock because of kind of how I got the news. I got a call early Saturday morning from you.
yeah, so I woke up Saturday morning. Usually I wake up about between 6 to 7. Like Fabius comes in every day to wake me up, and we have kind of a routine that we do. But for some reason he came in and I didn't wake up. I didn't get up till like 8 a.m. that day, which is like sleeping in for me in a sense. And so I get up, go take my morning shit fucking on there, and I'm like, oh shit, I was checking my Facebook messages, and you know when you get a message for someone you're not friends with and it shows up in like a different category? So I was like, oh shit, did I miss these or something? What are these from? And I realized I missed a few messages from Ryan's brother, his younger brother, and his sister. And the first message I read was his younger brother. This was about 10:30 at night on Friday, and he's like, hey Keith, do you know where Ryan is? We haven't heard from him. We have no idea, you know. And you know what happened was he got off work probably 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I think the accident happened at 7:30 p.m. that night.
He was basically on his way home.
Yeah, he was on his way home from work. So like I said, I saw the message the next day. but the thing is that he was actually in another car accident.
Yeah, this is
2 weeks before, right? So I'm still waking up and reading this message, and like I was thinking I was missing these messages from the week prior because, like I said, they don't show up on my normal messages.
Yeah, you just happened to check them within, and they were recent.
Yeah, and then I read his sister's message, and it pretty much said that you know, there's no easy way of saying it, but he was killed in a car accident the night before. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I was just in complete shock, and she said to call her, and I called her, and when she told me, I obviously cried immediately. And then I think I waited a little bit, and then I called you just, you know, to let you know, and I was kind of like losing my shit that morning. But then that whole day was just weird because it just didn't seem real for a while.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because it's so sudden, man. It's like when those things are when it's over, it's a weird feeling, and
still doesn't seem real.
That's what I was gonna get at. Is it doesn't seem. It was really hard being at the funeral because I'm not. This might sound kind of like I have like no feelings, but let me explain this. One of our good friends, when we were really young, lost a brother in a drunk driving accident, and it was weird because that was the first funeral I think I ever went to. You know, like where it was like friends, someone we know.
That's how it was for Jordan.
Yeah.
With this.
Yeah.
She's never really known anybody, so it was just very odd for her.
I remember when Chris lost his brother, Chris didn't go to the funeral. And I remember thinking like, how could he do that? And I remember his reasoning for it, and I kind of agree with it. He said, I don't want to remember my brother like that.
I think about that.
And so the funeral was really hard for me because I have never been to a funeral that's one open casket.
Oh, you never have?
No. And or I've never like gone up to the casket, you know what I mean? I've been to funerals where there's open caskets, but I specifically try not to look because I don't want to remember him like that.
I know. It sucks because that's how I remember my mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw my mom like that. It also sucks too with my mom. You know, she went into cardiac arrest and is pretty much brain dead for 3 days. So there's images I can't get out of my head from that either.
And that's exactly, yeah.
And it sucks because you don't want to remember the person like that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, that was a really, really the whole thing's just been tough. It still doesn't seem real. Definitely feels like there's a huge void. Because, I mean, we would mess each other all the time, you know?
He was a big part of this show.
For sure.
A big part of the show. You guys might not realize this, but, you know, we didn't really know what we were doing when we started this show.
Yeah.
And Ryan was one of the people that really saved our ass. And, you know, he was a professional at what he did. He was really good learning and learning quickly. And, you know,
we should talk about how he got a part of the show.
Yeah, and that's another weird thing because the person that the first show that he was on was going to be doing the show that day that he passed.
Oh yeah. So on episode 5, Zach Grimes came on. We call him Grimace. He was an old school Halo player. So back in the day, from 2003 to 2006 or 7ish, if you came over to my house, I had 4 TVs, 4 Xboxes downstairs, 4 TVs, 4 Xboxes upstairs, and 50-foot Ethernet cables up the ass.
Yep.
And so, like, my
and
house,
McClay in one of the bedrooms just taking all his Ethernet.
Motherfucker.
Fucking
downloading gay porn.
Downloading fucking terabytes of every comic you can think of.
Every book, every movie, every show.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. And
when that was cool, when like Napster was cool.
And I would hear, McClay, get off the internet. I need to practice.
And all of a sudden, like, our shots would get way better.
Yeah. The lag.
The lag.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my house was kind of like a hub for local Arizona Halo players to come and teams to practice. You know, it was just, you know.
It was nuts. And,
I forgot why I even started. Oh, so Zach was one of those players that came around in the Halo 2 days. Anyway, so he was going to be the 5th guest on the Bogcast. And, you know, me and Ryan never, you know, we're out of touch with each other. We've always stayed in touch throughout these years, throughout text, whatever. So I forgot how we were talking at that particular moment, but I was like, hey man, you know, Zach Grimes is coming on. And she's like, oh shit, blah, blah, blah. I was like, dude, yeah, come over. He's like, he offered his camera services, I think. But at that time, remember, we had like 2, we had Andrew and we had Chad.
We had 2 camera guys.
I think we had like 3.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, we have enough camera guys, but if you want to take behind the scenes pictures or whatever. And Chad and Andrew were kind of helping us just get off this, you know,
figure it out.
Figure it out from the beginning, but then we were kind of going to be on our own to do it, and he came at the perfect time because then I just invited him. He had such a good time hanging out and chilling, and then he ended up coming on the next episode and the next one, and fucking I don't even know if we were like, do you want to be our camera guy? He just kind of just fucking.
That's the way it happened.
Happened.
Yeah, it was perfect timing, and there was a couple of times I remember just. You could tell he was just happy to be here.
I don't normally light my blunts, by the way, with torch. Yeah. We don't have a fucking lighter, so I just want to throw that out there. It really sucks. Sorry.
That was.
You can donate us though. There's a donate button.
Yeah.
If you want to
donate us a lighter or two.
Sorry.
Yeah. So that was a weird kind of coincidence. It was just really weird.
What do you mean?
That the first show that Brian was on was the show we were doing that Saturday.
Yeah, so Zach Grimes was coming on a third time with his wife.
Yeah.
And
we specifically did it on a Saturday. We usually don't shoot very often on a Saturday.
No.
Big shout out to Zach and his wife, Lindsay, because they were troopers and they rescheduled.
Yeah,
so
we need to talk about that because so we were gonna Bogcast that day when I found out, and I couldn't pull myself together that day.
Yeah,
so there's no way. And I had all these thoughts in my head, like, we should just do it to keep our mind off of it, and Ryan would want us to do it. And then I hear all those crazy stories, like, when Brett Favre's dad dies, the day he goes out and fucking, throws like 1,000 touchdowns and shit. And like, we should just do that. That's my thought was on Sunday. I was like, you know what?
I wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah. Well, Saturday, I really needed the day. But Sunday, I was the same exact state of mind, crying and shit like that. But I was like, we should just do the podcast today because
we needed it.
We needed to do it. So thank you to Zach and his wife for coming on, Lindsay, because
took our minds
off of it for a day. We were off camera. We were able to reminisce and talk about Ryan and stuff. So
that helped a lot.
That really helped me out a big time. So I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate you even coming over and doing the podcast to do that. So
well, there's another couple of things. I had never felt this way about social media because I'm usually not a social media person. I have a Facebook, but I really didn't go on it for the longest time.
I was like that.
And but one of the things that happened that was kind of crazy is the social media thing that happened when we posted that he had passed, and Chris Martin made a little post and was like, this guy was there and he was a good dude and he passed. And then Maggie Keene, because that picture that of him with Maggie Keene,
that was probably his favorite guest. He was
yeah.
So when I told him that Maggie Keene was coming on, he fucking was like so excited. Yeah, it was like a rock star for him.
Yeah, because what Ryan used to do is he was big into taking pictures around the valley, especially of the valley, like a street art scene.
Mm-hmm.
And he would see, all these badass murals all the time. And Maggie Keene is one of the best, artists in the valley, and when it comes to doing, just artists, period, but especially mural painting and stuff. And it was funny because I forget. I think it was the Prince. The Prince painting had just released, and I sent Ryan a text saying, "Hey, did you see this?" He's like, "No, but I know who that artist is. She does all this cool stuff." I'm like, we should get her on the show. And he's like, "That would be awesome." And then she was on the show in a week. You know what I mean? And he was super stoked to just meet her.
He took awesome pictures of both the David Bowie and the Prince mural that she did.
Really badass pictures. But and Chris Martin, big shout out to him, man, because it's weird because Oompa said something that at the funeral that we've kind of all said in our heads, but we're getting to that age where we're just losing people.
I think about that all the time,
and
but this is different. Like, I don't know, man. This shouldn't have happened.
It shouldn't have happened, no. But we're getting to the age where this is happening more and more often. You know what I mean? Where we're losing people more and more often. And it's it's not, especially when the kid got into a fucking accident 10 days prior, survived a head-on collision 10 days prior, right? Was it 10 days? I think it was 10 days.
Usually
I remember hitting him up being like, positive vibes. I hope you're, if you need anything, let me know. He's like, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm hurting, but I'll be okay. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, he said the same thing to me. Cause I was just telling him, I was like, dude, I know it's shitty right now, but this happened for a reason, and I know you'll look back at this and, and you'll see the good out of this. And I just like, why? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, what was I fucking saying?
Yeah. And both accidents, not his fault.
No.
He was hit by another person doing
So let's talk about that for a second. So he was killed by an 18-year-old young man who, according to the articles I read, was going 100-ish. I guess in the Litchfield area.
So basically, he was over in the Litchfield area, which is way west Phoenix, basically, and a lot of farmland out there that they're now building up to be like, regular neighborhoods and it's just the urban sprawl is taking over there. But they have, a lot of these kids go out there and they soup up their cars and they like to drag race out there on one of these roads, and where Ryan was coming back to go back home. Is down one of these roads, and these kids just drag race it up and down. And the kid stated that he was going over 100. Oh, okay. He knew he was at least doing 100.
Yeah. So when I found that out that Saturday, I was fucking pissed. I was fucking angry all day at Saturday.
You sent me the article.
Yeah, and you know who? You're actually the one that changed my viewpoint of it, because I was angry and shit. And I don't know if I called you Saturday night or it was a message, but you just go, I feel sorry for that guy. And you just saying that made, and then I was picturing his face in that picture.
Yeah.
He looked fucking scared, obviously. And I'm just thinking to myself, I can't waste my emotions being angry at this guy, because I've done so much fucked up shit, you know what I mean? And stupid shit that I could have been in that position probably at some point, and
many points,
yeah. So it was just a waste of an emotion and time, in a sense, to feel that way.
Wasn't worth it.
Wasn't worth it. Yeah. So I did feel sorry for him.
Yeah. Not just, his whole family's life has changed too.
No matter what the punishment he gets or whatever happens for the rest of his life, he's gonna have that on his conscience.
Yeah,
that's the punishment itself, I think, unless he has no soul. You know what I mean? There's certain people.
Yeah,
that
there's
just,
people out there that are like that.
Not
many.
Yeah.
I hope there's. At least I hope there's not. I know there's people out there like that, but so that's the hardest part. But you know what this is gonna sound crazy. What's really hard is thinking about his dog Emery.
Yeah, I know. I think about his dog Emery. That fucking
breaks my fucking heart, dude.
Well,
Ryan had a dog that she was older. She's probably 13, 12,
10 plus for sure.
Yeah.
Used to play with Vader.
Yeah. And he would take this dog everywhere and go do hikes and do badass photography shit on these hikes, and it would always have his dog with him. And fuck.
Yeah, but at least Emery's with a good family right now, and they're getting to, one of the regrets I have is never meeting his family beforehand, because they're such amazing people.
Yeah.
And I think about that now. I have a lot of really good friends who I've never really met their families for whatever reason, and
you don't want to meet them at a funeral, that's for sure.
Exactly, yeah. And they're such great people, and I just wish I invested more time in Ryan's life to know his family, I guess. That's one of the regrets I have, I guess. But I guess that's a lesson learned to make me a better person moving on,
Another really crazy thing was the amount of coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy, dude. Like, the place he worked, you can tell was like a family atmosphere, like a tight-knit family
we know he
atmosphere.
loved his coworkers
yeah.
too, by the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
because he talked about how awesome his job was, how awesome his coworkers were, how fun they were. He was always going to like
After like coworker parties shit,
and get-togethers, and then your guys'
poker.
work party. Yeah, he always talked about that shit. So,
and there was a lot of coworkers that not only were there, went up and talked about him. That was another thing. I'm really glad you went up and you said what you said, because that was something that needed to be said.
I appreciate that. Dude, my fucking heart was pounding. Like, I knew I had to go up there. I didn't want to because I don't like talking in front of people, but I just had to let the Charley family know that when Brenna pointed that out to me, and then I thought about it for like the next few days. And my sister went to college with Ryan at NAU, and that's kind of how I met him. Is there was a guy named Carlos who I used to play Halo with. You know who I met Carlos through? I don't know if you remember Jeff at ST.
Yeah.
He played Halo, him and his wife.
No.
Okay. Anyway, I met Carlos through Jeff.
No.
And then Carlos ended up going to NAU, coincidentally with Brendan went
Jeff,
to NAU.
yeah. Jeff that
Wooten.
I work Jeff
That
Wooten.
is too, yeah.
I work
he's
with
cool
him.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Nicest dude ever.
Yeah, I know Jeff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And so then when Halo Combat Evolved was out, dude, it wasn't obviously nearly as big. Like, we had to beg people to play, to find to play against. You know what I mean? Like me, DT, Matt Polk, and Colin. Like, there was people we would play with, but we were so addicted. Like, we just wanted to play with whoever. So my sister was like, you guys got to come up here. There's a bunch of fucking Halo players here at NAU. I took my mom's van and we fucking drove up there and shit. Me and DT. And my sister, so when you plug your Xbox into so you have the internet, right? You plug your laptop in. Instead, you plug your Xbox in and you're linked, right?
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, in 2001 or whenever, 2002, when the Xbox first came out, the fact that you could fucking have an Xbox in one room and put an Ethernet cable and place someone and not see the same screen was evolutionary.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And it was quick because you were all on the
Yeah, there's no
college's
lag. And, well, actually,
line, right?
I don't know if it was quick or not. I think it actually might
For
have been
then,
slower because
really?
like other people are on the same thing using it for the internet and shit. But my sister was telling me like how, so she would just play people Halo and not even know who they were. They just know that they're somewhere in the dorm, and someone on level damnation with the gun put their phone number and said, you know, call us or whatever. And so my sister called them, and her roommate was like, you're actually gonna fucking call these guys? And it was Carlos and fucking Ryan and all those guys. And that's how she like met them, is like shooting the phone number on the wall in the game. And so she's like, there's all these Halo players. So we go up there and we play them. And we probably went up there a few times actually for different tournaments and stuff. And then when Ryan graduated and came down here, we were pretty much on a Halo team, you know, for the next couple of years, all the way through Halo 2.
Yeah, he was at the house every night.
Oh yeah, but back to what I was talking about is reflecting on every time I've ever hung out with Ryan, and we've been in any kind of situation you can think of, from peaceful to hanging out to partying to aggressive situations where people are at LANs talking shit, yelling at each other, whatever, getting really heated. I've never seen him lose his shit, be mad, be cool. He was always laughing, always smiling, and always just happy, calm, chill, fucking. Yeah. And I don't think I've ever met anyone in my entire life as chill as Ryan.
Yeah, never.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I never thought about it until my sister pointed out, and I was like reflecting on our whole relationship.
And that's something that if I was his brother or his father, if one of his friends said that, and I'd have been like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a good thing to hear about your son.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, that's fucking
fuck. Because like I know, like if something happens to me, like some people will be like, yeah, Keith was cool, but a lot of people will be like, he's a dick.
Dude's a fucking
he's kind of a
asshole.
dick.
Yeah.
Glad he's dead. No, just kidding. No.
Oh, fuck. So yeah, that fucking sucks, man. That was just a fucking real big gut punch. Gut punch.
Yeah. But not only just the coworkers at the funeral, the amount is just the people in general. There was a lot of people. The turnout, you know.
There's this dude came all the way from fucking Toronto, all the way from Toronto. Stood up and you know, read about him. Fucking, he was Ryan. He touched a lot of people, and he was a big part of a lot of people's lives. You know, you were telling the story about one of his coworkers saying that, you know, she talked to Ryan almost every day, 10 times a day for, you know, 5 years. And you know,
that's a huge void.
Fuck. That sucks. It sucks, dude. It sucks, especially how it happened, and just doesn't feel right. You know what? Here's another thing. I haven't told you this, but another thing that I can't stand about funerals is the guys who are giving the speeches, like the fathers or the priests or the, you know,
that's the worst
preacher.
part.
But this guy was actually kind of calming. He was kind of cool. He was kind of off the cuff, kind of.
I disagree.
Really? I
just don't think he should. There's certain subjects he shouldn't have brought up.
Like what?
Addiction.
That's part of his life, dude.
I don't know, man.
He beat it.
I don't know. I just don't think that's something. If we're talking about his life and shit, I don't know. I just don't think that's something that. I don't know.
Yeah. I think.
As a matter of fact, I mean, I don't know. It made me really reflect on, like, if something happens to me, you know, I don't want any involvement with churches or any fathers or anything.
I agree 100%.
I'd rather just have a fucking
party.
No disrespect to the Charley family. It was beautiful and everything.
Yeah.
And that's this, you know, I've gone to, you know, lots of those.
Yeah.
But as far as my personal one, just throw a fucking party.
Yep.
Everyone fucking have a great time. And just get wasted and fucking
tell good stories.
Tell good stories and shit and fucking, this guy didn't do it, but I've been to a lot where they use it as a recruiting tool to try to get you to come to their church, and you know they start, like, you know, I hate that shit.
Yeah. But it just seems so. Usually, it seems so fake. This guy didn't seem. I mean, it was fake. It's all fake. He doesn't know this family from Adam most of the time that he's talking about. He's just learning about him, you know. And that's another thing that sucks about Western religion and the. Don't get me wrong. I shouldn't be talking bad about it because they just buried their son. But it just seems weird to have somebody talk about you that may not have known you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, when you're in a state of grief, like, you just don't know what to do. So
yeah,
I mean, my dad did the same shit with my mom. You know.
Yeah. Yep. Plus, a lot of people from that time period, you know, the baby boomers, like Ryan's parents grew up in that time period. That's what they do. You know what I mean? When you have a funeral, you go to the church. So I don't know. It was really cool with the amount of people that stood up and talked, though. That's what to me was.
That's the best part.
There was a lot of people that stood up and talked and told good stories. When his dad got up there, it was funny because a lot of Ryan's brothers and and cousins and stuff, they were telling these funny stories that, you know, the parents might not know. And so when Ryan's dad got up there, he looked at his other two sons and he said, "Yeah, you guys are grounded."
Yeah, that was awesome.
So it was good to kind of laugh and but it was Jesus, I couldn't even imagine having to go through that as a parent too. You just had that happen. You're thinking that you got out of it, you know, you got lucky and he made it through it. And yeah,
it just makes me feel about, like, how lucky I am, dude.
Oh, how lucky everybody is.
So many fucking crazy situations. I'm like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
Why the fuck haven't I? I don't know.
Yeah. It's pure luck, man. It's pure luck. I don't think that there's anything that says, this is just personal, that says, you know, he was needed in heaven, or, you know what I mean? To me, it's just dumb luck. And the important thing is that's the time he spent here. So here's another important thing that made me think about this, right? The time that you have left, can you look at your life and say that the time that you were on this earth, the most of the time you were on this earth, you were a good thing here, right? You were affecting something positively. And then if not, how much time do you have left to try and do that?
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
And a lot of people were affected in a positive way by Ryan.
Yeah, and he was just getting started.
Yeah. Yep. And you could tell he was just like, you know, that there is a gravitation of like minds. That happens, right? So we had a like mind with Ryan, and you could tell he was like, okay, I need to figure it out, and the way that I was doing it wasn't working, but he was fucking totally trying to figure it out, you know, and you got to respect him for that too. You know, he didn't. And
also with a positive attitude, like that one lady that went up and said that, you know, he would post all those things like Monday, let's kill it. Tuesday, let's kill it. And, you know,
yeah,
I see that shit too sometimes. I'm like, oh, that's cheesy, but it's like, yeah, now I miss it, you know?
Yeah. Sucks,
because he was always so fucking positive.
Yeah, it was hard going through some of the Facebook things, and when his family asked for pictures and looking through for pictures and stuff, and shitty. So, anyways, if you guys, you know, loved ones that you can tell that you love them, man, spend more time with them. You never know.
Yeah, that's obviously the most important lesson I think from this whole thing is that you never know what the fuck's gonna happen. So
yeah,
hug and say,
don't be a dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. Smoke some indica and don't be a dick.
Yeah. So
it was cool having Lindsay and Zach on though. So that was cool.
So what other ways have you been do you do to cope with it?
Me? Shit, dude. I cry, dude. That first day was fucking.
Yeah. Ooh. Did you like try to distract yourself or like just?
No, I try to think about it more. You know.
Like look at pictures and things like that. You mean? You say you try to look at it more?
I try to think about it more. You know what I mean? Like, you know. Yeah.
So. One thing I really want to do is to keep his memory is, you know, what we were talking about earlier is just making some badass Bogcast shirts or, you know, with his, like some of the pictures we have or, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe a sticker or something.
Yeah.
Poster. I'd love to put something up in here.
Yeah. We definitely got to do something. So we're going to have that. We have that coming. We're going to see if we can get couple guys to help us out and do something cool. And, I said something to his older brother, Robbie. Yeah. Because I just introduced myself because, you know, I didn't, like you said, we didn't know his family. And I said, you know, hope we plan on, you know, doing something and, you know, and that's the other thing that was crazy is that, you know, they did a GoFundMe to raise money for the funeral. And not only was it fully funded, it went over.
Yeah, I love when I see that shit.
It was awesome. So that was very cool. Yeah.
I just wish there was something we could do or figure out a way to make that area safer.
Yeah.
Because when I posted it on Facebook, this is another other thing that's weird that happened that day for me is to be completely honest, dude, I fucking hate Facebook, and I'm trying to get rid of it. The only reason why I have it is because some of the best acting gigs I got were only posted on there.
Yep.
And I'm afraid to lose out on shit, even though I'm not really acting right now. But there's certain ones like, fuck, I will definitely do that. But so to be completely honest, my engagement's very low on there. Like, I'll scroll through, I'll see friends shit, I'll like it. I don't even, most of the time I don't even read it, dude. I'm just trying to support or whatever, you know. But then I fucking found myself venting on Facebook. Like, I was like, I can't believe, you know what I mean? And I use it as an outlet. And I couldn't believe I actually have, like, looking back, like, that's not me. And I couldn't believe that I did that. But it was actually very therapeutic. And it was a way for me to let everyone know, like, you know, like, guests who were on the show. You know what I mean? It was,
that's what I mean.
It was a good tool. Like, it was one of the, the positives I finally, like, out of all the things I just shit on Facebook, like, fuck it, you know, it was like, there's this one positive where it was like, wow, it was actually kind of therapeutic for me just to write that paragraph out. Because and I actually kind of felt bad because they hadn't made the announcement yet, and I felt like I posted it too early, so I apologize if I did. There was no intentions. I was just fucking, my mind was on another planet. I actually removed the post for a while and then put it back on because I think I posted it before they even made the announcement, and I fucking Saturday night I was feeling like such shit for that, you know. Yeah. So I apologize if I did do that, but he had just touched so many people, like just guests and friends of mine, because we have a lot of close friends that, you know, he would hang around that really cared for him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just, you know, felt there's, you know, everyone had to know in a sense.
Well, yeah, it was good to, you know, we were thinking about talking about it on the show, I don't know, a week ago. And
you came over and I just didn't want to do it. Remember we just hung out all day?
Yeah.
We kind of had our podcast off cam for like 8 hours. Yeah. Because we just sat here and you just chilled, decompressed.
Yeah. So I'm glad we got it out and talked about it. And, you know, if any of you guys out there, you know, did know Ryan, you know, make a post and you know, talk about him.
Yeah, if you have a good story or something.
Yeah. But fuck yeah. Oh, so yeah, that was crazy. Fucking, I went and did the.
Well, also thanks to Aaron Childs because he came over also too for a podcast. So help keep it. That was a good podcast.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Even though I had audio issues.
Yeah, but it was nice to be able. It was different enough to get your mind off of it. You know.
Yeah. So what were you gonna say? Sorry.
So I had to do that unemployment appeal bullshit. I think I told you. So my old employer decided to appeal my unemployment and had to, you know, go to this appeal case. Fucking the employer didn't even show up, right? So
doesn't that look bad for them?
Yeah, it looks bad for them. The judge was kind of pissed. So, but
and you were there. You went.
It's a phone thing. Oh. You know what I mean? So
they show up for a fucking phone.
Yeah,
thing?
They didn't even show up for a fucking phone thing. So I'm hoping that went okay. But that I was doing that at the same time. So like, for some reason, I don't know why, I was like really. I was really worried about that not going through, even though I'm like, I don't care, you know, like it's
Did
not
it go through?
I don't know yet. I'm hoping it went well enough, you know, that they'll do it. But for some reason, just that having to do that felt more than it was. You know what I mean? I was really fretting.
Just every stress was extra stressful.
All the shit everything, man. You know what I mean?
You're right, like, dude. Because fuck yeah, my emotions were all over the place, dude. Yeah. Fucking, yeah, you're right about that for sure.
it was it was a kind of like a catalyst of the what broke the camel's back. It was just made everything, heightened and crazy, and you just kind of didn't want to do shit. And you're like, fuck, got to do all this other bullshit, and it's gonna fucking suck too. But yeah, so we'll see. That was pretty ridiculous that happened.
Well, when do you find that out?
So one of the funny things is they're like, at the beginning of the little trial thing, or the I don't know what it is. It's like where the judge asks you questions and shit, and you try to state why, what they say. Basically, what they said is that they let me go for absenteeism, and they said I didn't tell them I was going to be out that day, even though I had text messages showing that I told them. And
you showed the judge?
And the judge, she just told me to read off the text messages, and I read them and what time they were and this and that. And she's like, oh, that's all I need to hear. And I'm like, I was like, I have a big outline talking about all the bullshit they put me through. And she's like, nah. She goes, you can read it if you want. I'm like, is it really going to do anything to help me? She's like,
I would have read it.
Well, they're not there to hear it. The only reason
well, if she gave you the chance, maybe it would have been therapeutic just to read it.
It kind of made me realize also, like, that is something that was that I need. I needed to be able. That's why, like, when they let me go, and I went home, and my brother goes, so when they were letting you go, what'd you say? And I was like, I didn't really say much. He goes, what? He goes, you should have fucking.
That's what I said.
Yeah, you should have
said the same thing.
Lay it on
fuck
him, man.
You, fuck you,
yeah.
Fuck you, fuck you. No, you're cool. Everyone's fuck you.
Shit, yeah. So that's the only thing. I just, there is part of me that wants to be able. I wanted to go out on my own terms.
It sucks no matter what would have happened. Like, if you would have went off and said shit, then you would have been like, why did I do that?
Why did I say?
And then if you didn't, you're like, why didn't I?
Yeah.
So it's always.
Well, I feel
you should have fucking put the GoPro on your head.
Yeah.
And then did it.
Yeah. Dude, the crazy thing is, like, when they first grabbed me.
There's only a once in a lifetime chance to do the fuck
I
you,
know,
fuck you, you're cool thing too.
Dude. I know. Well, part of me was just like, it isn't fucking worth it. Do I really care about these people?
You were stoned.
Yeah. Well, no. It's funny because. It's funny because when my supervisor came to grab me, that's what I thought he was doing at first. I thought he was taking me to piss test, because I thought that they saw the podcast and they're like, this is a way to get rid of this kid. So I knew that might be a thing.
So you had fake piss?
So I had fake piss with me all the time.
Like
in my pocket, yeah. You know what I mean? And I had one of those
fake dicks?
No.
Like, no, they don't watch.
It's the heater
Your
pads.
boss was gonna watch you.
The heater pads that they can break and they get hot. But anyways, so I always had that in, like, my carry-on bag, I didn't have my carry-on bag that day. So when he grabs me the whole time, I'm just thinking, fuck, man, now I'm going to get busted for this, and I'm not going to get my unemployment. You know what I mean?
Oh, damn.
So, but
now they have this.
What?
Now they have your story.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care. I don't plan on going back.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck them. They can kiss my ass, dude. Everything else up to that was acting. So anyways, when he did tell me, he goes, yeah, we're releasing you for this. I got, like, relief. I was like,
oh, I see.
I was like, oh, okay, cool. And well, I wasn't like cool. I was like you were
so relieved from that you didn't have a chance to do the fuck you.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my unemployment now. I planned on leaving at the beginning of March, so now you're just gonna pay me for 2 months.
Was he happy to do it, or was he sad to do it?
Who?
The guy that let you go.
Oh, he was fucking happy to do it, dude. This dude hated me, man. This dude hated me. This dude was like a little. He looked like little Hitler, bro. with he had this like ball of hate. Like, you know how Joey Diaz talks about how he used to have that ball of hate on his neck that he had removed, and it was just like, and that's what he calls it. It was like a ball of hate. And that this guy had like that same problem, and I think it was, and that's what I think it is. It was. I
think that's what I have. That's been reading a book about.
It's a ball of hate, dude. It's just a fucking hate.
It's in my lower
bunch
back.
Of hate. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Quit being a dick, dude. Like, you're always a dick, bro. You're fucking Jesus.
Yeah, I'm
so anyways, nice. I don't know. It's just funny that these the big corporations, you know, they probably just do this to everybody. Just appeal it, and we're not even going to show up, because most people go
just to fuck with them.
Just to fuck with them, because they think most people is just going to go, oh, they're appealing it, and now they won't even show up.
So that's their like one chance for them not to show up.
Yeah. So, you know, the majority of people probably go, I bet you it's half and half. That probably go, I'm just not even going to worry about it. I'm like, fuck no, I paid for this money. I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
You'll get it.
I hope so.
Well, it sounds like from what the judge was saying.
Yeah, we'll see. So, it'd be nice. Be nice, just one quick little fuck
it's like
you.
$233 a week.
Yeah, fuck you. Pay me.
How long is that,
you,
for like
pay me.
2 years or something? Or a year?
I don't know. However long. Pay me.
What about insurance?
Dude, that's the other thing. Like, I was paying for insurance that I couldn't even afford to use anyways.
I know.
So, like,
that's what I don't understand.
Yeah. One of our buddies is paying a ridiculous amount of money for insurance because he's got kids. So he's paying like $600 a month for insurance. Just insurance.
Everyone's going to Mexico now.
So you look at it and you go, I'm paying for this much for insurance, but then when I go to the doctor, it still costs me a shit ton. Like, I can't afford a $200 doctor visit, yet alone paying $200 a month for the insurance.
Yeah, because you have to pay a certain amount?
Yeah, 80%. You have to pay out of pocket up to $3,000. I can't afford $3,000.
They make it so to where you don't want to go to the doctor.
Exactly. I can't afford $3,000 in doctor visits. Period. I can't afford $1,000 in doctor visits, yet alone $3,000. And then my copay, the amount that they pay is I'm 100% up until $3,000. So,
but you know what you could qualify for now?
Access, baby.
You know what your fucking copay is then?
0. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I am a caretaker, dude.
For what?
I help my brother, dude. Up and down the stairs. Get it up and down the stairs. He didn't need no help the other night.
Each other.
he didn't need no help the other night, man.
Why?
He brought home some little fucking floozy from somewhere, man, and she put on a show.
What do you mean?
Blanzia goes, this motherfucker.
Making noises and shit?
Oh yeah, dude, it was bad, dude. I
heard it?
Oh yeah, dude, it was fucking bad. I should have fucking recorded it. No, fuck no, I don't care. Well, the only thing is, here's the funny thing.
Like trying to watch a movie?
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, nowadays, that I'm older, I'm like, motherfucker, come on, dude. I don't want to hear my brother have sex. 20 years ago, we'd been like, yeah, that's cool, dude. Oh, ha, 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 fist bump, whatever. But now I'm like, I don't want to hear my brother have sex. And Blanzy's like, dude, I had to fucking put on my headphones and turn up music just to fall asleep because I got to get up in the fucking morning.
Chris is always bitching about his noises, so he can deal with a few, right?
Yeah. But it was fucking funny, man, because I
How does Chris meet these broads?
I think it's all the same fucking internet. Where does any guy meet broads nowadays?
I thought maybe at school. I don't know.
And I think it's internet.
On Plenty of Fish?
Probably, yeah. Probably. The same place, what's his name? Had his phone.
Yeah. We'll let him bring that up if he wants.
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the internet Casanova? He was on there.
Yeah.
He's banned from there.
He figures out ways to get back on there, man. So
I'm just waiting for that guy to kill me.
I think that part of me feels sorry for that dude.
Yeah.
I really do. I feel bad. I feel bad because if he really does have cancer, there's just a very small part of me that says if he really does have cancer, I feel bad. I feel sorry for him.
If that's true, I would feel bad. Yeah. But I don't know.
I can't believe it. And that the rest of me is angry.
With all the evidence in front of me, no, I don't believe it.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So, one of the things that we've been talking about is we really want to try and get some really good guests that
I gotta pee real quick, so you can do this.
Some really good guests who might help along the topics of psychedelics and like psychonauts. People who are into DMT, like I'm talking about, people who are teaching about it, or are doing good things in the community that we might be able. So if any of you guys know anybody that we can get in this chair that is an amazing psychonaut who's doing things out there that we need to hear about, or talking about things that we need to hear about, let us know, because we want to try and get some people in that chair that do that. It's kind of interesting. You would think that there would be more people here in the valley that you could find that with, but it seems a little rough right now. I know there's a lot of cities that are starting to legalize it, at least decriminalize it with psilocybin mushrooms. So also, if you guys know anybody that's doing maybe any studies with psilocybin mushrooms or DMT in the university level, or some of the big I don't want to say drug companies. I imagine there are some drug companies that are doing their own testing on that stuff, but we just want to get some interesting guests in that chair, and some guests that interest us too. So we're really looking forward to that. So what else is going on? Make sure you guys check out, if you guys are into comic books or trading cards or sports cards, to check out Absolute Geek Podcast. And if you're into comic books and pop culture, check out Absolute Geek Podcast. And if you're into comic books and sport cards, check out Tales from the Flip Side. That's another show I do, talking about making money off of flipping those things. So I was just chatting about us wanting to try and find a psychonaut.
Some shamans. We need some shamans in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Straight from Central America. No, I'm just kidding. You could be from Arizona.
Well, I gotta be honest, watching that.
I'll be honest, I thought you were always kind of my shaman for drugs, okay? And I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm kind of disappointed in the DMT. You did all this research. You're very good at getting research and figuring things out, from building computers to fucking doing drugs.
You're disappointed. You're disappointed. This motherfucker doesn't even do them. He's disappointed. I've fucking gotten to that fucking scare the shit out of myself phase 5-6 times now.
You're the guinea pig.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? There was what were we listening to?
No confidence in them making me want to do it.
What were we listening to where it was somebody? Oh, it was I was.
You got to really give it some thumb.
Jesus Christ, dude, this thing sucks, bro.
Don't catch the mic on fire.
It was Big J Okerson on Legion of Skanks, I think. Was talking about how he did DMT and
I think
hit it like 5 or 6 times and it didn't even affect him. But everybody else in the room was just going crazy. And I'm like, is that me? But I don't think it is, because I've had the geometric patterns. I've had the gotten to the phase where you just feel like a buzzing, like everything's vibrating.
So you think you've been in the waiting room?
Yes.
But just haven't lifted off.
No. And I want to get... So watching that Rashad Evans, Joe Rogan...
That was amazing.
It was fucking life-changing. Another life-changing episode. Dude, every once in a while, Joe Rogan...
You can tell what's psychedelics have done to Rashad Evans.
Oh, it was
Because
so.
he's one of the most intense dudes of all time.
And he didn't even
now
sound
he's like
the same.
a fucking like a hippie.
Yeah, he sounded like a hippie, bro. And it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Fucking awesome.
He had a very great and interesting perspective on life, and I just love people who are that open-minded. And to where you're going saying about Rogan, not every once in a while, he's just consistent with keeping a very wide variety of guests. And that's why I hate when people try to pinpoint him as a left or a right or this. No, he has any motherfuckers on. Even when I'm not going to say who it was, they were talking shit about him, saying that he had a guest on that promoted a hate group. Well, even if he did, which he didn't, he's not doing it to promote hate. He just wants to see where they're coming from and their perspective. And I don't see any problem with that. Like, that's the problem nowadays, is no one wants to have a discussion ever. He's all about discussion, and he'll have a discussion with anybody.
I think it's so funny because my brother's really into politics for some reason. I don't know why.
Know. I think
he's really into politics.
I think I'm gonna have to unfollow him again this year.
and so every once in a while he'll be listening to something, and I got to listen to it, and I'll catch something. Well, the debates have been so ridiculous, and
they're comical. It's comedy now.
Everybody's me. Just sit down, have a 5-hour fucking podcast where where you guys just talk and
you can't get those points across in the fucking minute and answer the most trivial. Like, we're gonna talk about the most important subjects in the entire world right now, but we're only gonna give you this small X amount of time.
30 seconds.
While everyone else is talking shit. Give me a break.
It's so
that
dumb.
is comedy. Yeah, but I think Joe Rogan said that. Yeah, have like a 5-hour fucking podcast, because that's when you really get to see when a motherfucker's like. You get to see if they're well spoken. You get to see their inner demons, just what they're like,
how they deal with stress,
everything. I'm not. I don't give a fuck who wins, but I listen to most Rogans, and when Bernie Sanders was on there, it was interesting. I don't give two shits about politics, but it did give a different perspective of him. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna vote for him or anything, but it's like, oh, okay.
I gotta be honest. I believe our system is so broken. There's no reason to vote.
Well, it's because it's based off of a system that developed it when they were using feathers.
Yeah, exactly.
For pens.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's time to come up with a new fucking system.
Yeah. We have supercomputers in our fucking pockets, man. We don't need a party system. It doesn't. It can be anybody, and there should be no fucking money.
No parties. That's the problem.
Yeah,
that's
no
what
parties.
is bringing. I hate what we're even talking about this.
I know you're right.
Talking
You're
about
right.
politics, but
fuck politics.
But pretty much
politics.
The left and the right are bringing each other down, and it's like a. This is all I want to say about it. And we have friends like this who are into it. It's like a team sport now. You know what I mean? Where you wear it on your sleeve, you're flying flags, and it's like this team against that team, and they're both trying to undermine each other, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's cheesy. So I agree, man. But anyways,
how did we start talking about politics?
I don't know. I can't remember. Another guest that I would really like to get on here is somebody that
this thing is fucked.
I know it is. It's fucking terrible, dude. Somebody that's into the UFO world, you know.
Yes.
We tried to hit up Alejandro T. Rojas. So hopefully he can get back to us and get him on the show. I know he's out here in Phoenix. Alejandro T. Rojas, he does used to do the open minds. I don't think he does open minds anymore, but he's one of the people that puts the open minds. It used to be a forum group, and they would do they had like a little YouTube channel, Open Minds TV, and they would do like UFO news and shit like that. And he was the guy that did that, and I think he broke away, and but he puts on the Continental UFO Congress.
How about this? If you honestly have a UFO abduction story, you know what I mean, and it's legit.
Yeah, if it's legit, yeah.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I want to hear it. Fuck yeah.
I want to hear fucking someone tell me some shit about being abducted by UFOs.
And fucking don't fucking try to come on with some fucking story, because it's not going to work up in here. See that fucking badass comic book I got? It's pretty fucking crazy. Big shout out to Matt Roybal of Global Comic Safari Podcast. they do him and my boy John Z from Tales from the Flip Side. They do a podcast about foreign comic books.
Oh wow, that's
like,
interesting.
Yeah, and so like stuff from Brazil and Europe.
They all have their own superheroes and different.
Well, they reprint a lot of our superheroes, but like in different colors and shit.
They redo it.
Yeah, they like redo it. You want to hear? Here's a crazy story, right? This might take a little bit of time. We're getting close to the end.
No, according to that camera, we have 15.
Okay. So here's a good story, right? So in Mexico, in Marvel, this is coming from a Global Comic Safari, and Matt Royable. He told this story, and this is kind of like taking over comic books market right now, like the secondary market. People are going crazy about this.
Oh shit.
So in the Marvel world in the 60s and 70s, Peter Parker's original girlfriend Gwen Stacy gets killed off, right? In the comics. Well, in Mexico, they really liked Gwen Stacy. So what they were doing up until that point is just reprinting what Marvel would do, but on like cheap paper and like different colored and sometimes different covers. But the interior would all be the same.
It seem like it's a different book.
No, it would be the same. But up until that point, and then they heard that Marvel wants to kill off Gwen Stacy, the Mexico writers are like, hell no, we love Gwen Stacy, so we're going to continue writing new stories about Gwen Stacy. So while she was dead in the American comics, Mexico's writing these badass Gwen Stacy stories where Peter marries Gwen Stacy. But here's what they do in Mexico. They make Gwen Stacy thick and like the big fucking booty, like beautiful women that you see nowadays, but back then, right? And so they did these special covers, and they call them the Big Booty Gwen covers. And these books are selling for thousands of dollars.
So let me ask you this really quick. When you say Mexico, it's not, they have no association with Marvel or anything like that. They're just kind of doing it on their own, right?
At this point now, yeah. So they're like
but they're not allowed to. Technically.
They're not allowed to. No,
yeah.
Marvel. Like, these aren't licensed at this point. Yeah. So. But
that's badass.
It's really cool, man, and they figure this shit out. So, anyways, this cover here, they have some crazy horror covers in foreign comics.
Where's this one from?
Oh God, Matt's gonna kill me because I don't remember where this one's from. But basically, what the cover is.
What's it called? I'll look it up.
I don't know the name, dude.
It's right behind you. Is it some foreign word?
Yeah. I can't even say it.
Okay, never mind. Well, if you can't see it, or for people listening, there's a dude eating a baby on the cover.
Yeah, the cover is a dude in like Victorian, Elizabethan England, like a like either.
What are those things called around his neck? Those white things?
Collars, like those collars.
I know, yeah, they're all like.
Yeah.
There's got to be a word for that.
It's like Shakespeare type shit.
Yeah. And
he's got a baby that he's eating, like a drumstick of a baby in one arm, and he's got the other half of the baby on a table. And this is like in the 60s that this probably came out. You know what I mean? That's pretty fucking horrific.
That would have never come out in America,
Fuck
right?
no, dude. The shit that was coming out then was pretty crazy, but nothing like that.
Yeah. Nothing
like that. That's crazy. So I told him when he showed me that, I was like, that is badass. If you ever see another one, let me know. And he's like, you can have this one, man. So big shout out to Matt Royable and Global Comic Safari crew. They're doing some really cool shit. The shit they're talking about right now is like a lightning strike in comic speculation, the secondary market. It's open.
This is like a new cool thing.
It's a new cool thing that everybody's like going, holy shit, that's fun.
It's like a lot of new undiscovered material.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And you know what? Sometimes foreign shit's better because it's not confined to our our American tastes and standards and
Yeah.
stuff. And like, for example, cinema. My favorite films are foreign films.
Yep,
you know what I
French.
mean?
Yeah, same with me.
Mine are like the Korean films, those
Yeah.
crazy Korean directors and shit. They always just come up with, like, you watch it like, how the fuck do you come up with this shit? This is so good.
Yeah.
And I just think in America sometimes just things are kind of, I don't know.
Yeah, you're set in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah, City of Lost Children, brother. It's one of my favorite all-time movies. That movie.
Mine's Martyrs, man.
Oh, Martyrs. That's another one, French.
I just saw his I don't know if it's his latest movie, but it's called Incident in a Ghostland. It's okay. It's not as good as Martyrs. Like the story of Martyrs.
They really fucked that up when they redid it. It was
I wonder if he had control over that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
He might not have.
I doubt it. Probably got a nice chunk of change though.
If you want to see one of the, we've talked about this a billion times, but if you want to see one of the baddest horror movies ever, it's 2008 Martyrs. It's a French film.
Yeah.
I know the director's name's Pascal Laguerre or something like that, but he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
He did another American. So the Incident at Ghostlands, an American movie, and it has actually that chick that was in Swamp Thing. Didn't you watch Swamp Thing?
Yeah, I don't remember who that was.
She was on like some MTV show before that because I recognized her before.
Swamp Thing is really fucking good.
But he also did another movie with Jessica Biel called The Tall Man, which I really need to see too.
I heard about that. I heard people said that's good.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. But Martyrs, I mean, it is I hate saying horror movie. It's more like
it's a fucking in your
mind
head.
fuck.
Yeah, it's a complete mind fuck.
Because there's the story is more important. You think it's a horror movie with the first
it's like
20
three
minutes.
movies in one.
I remember the first 20 minutes watching it going, oh, this is just like any other horror movie. And then
the first 15 minutes are crazy, dude.
yeah. And then it just turns in all kinds of different movies, actually.
Yeah. Those are the best type of movies. Those are the best type of movies.
Well, we're still talking about it 12 years
Yes,
later.
Yes. Yeah.
There's certain movies that just stick out like that.
I like the movies that you have to watch again and again, and you find new
That's
shit
my
every time.
favorite one. I say it a million times too. The Prestige.
Yep.
That's fucking.
Yeah. Any time that a director makes you go back to watch the movie again multiple times, and you're still finding new shit, fucking bravo to you.
You know, a really good movie that I saw the other night, and I've recently had a lot more respect for Shia LaBeouf recently.
Honey Boy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Not yet.
Dude,
I just saw it's on there.
Dude, it's fucking...
I knew that was going to be good,
Bro,
dude.
you know why it's good?
Because he plays his dad?
No, well, not just that, because it's about him... you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
he went
I
through
didn't
some crazy shit.
But, like... Do you care if I talk about it?
Yeah,
or?
go for it.
Like,
I don't care. I just want to see it because I like that dude that plays him.
Dude, he's such a... He sounds like... He doesn't look like him, but he sounds just fucking like him. And you realize what a fucking asshole his dad was.
Yep.
But the thing is so this is kind of funny. So I was watching it with Jordan, and I kind of know... I know Shia LaBeouf's career...
He was Disney, so...
Yeah, but I don't know the names of the Disney shows, but I know his costume or his outfit in there because he's wearing it in the movie. I was like, oh, that's from his Disney show. And then Jordan was like, oh, that's Even Stevens. That's crazy. Like, because, there's the age gap between us, but she watched that show and shit. So, like, so it's crazy. And then they actually shows him, like, on the set of certain Disney shows. Like, there's a scene where, like, he gets a pie thrown in his face, and Jordan's like, oh, I remember in one of the episodes that happening, and then, like, his dad doesn't pick him up, his dad's offering him cigarettes his dad just mentally fucked him up, you know what I mean? And
well, you hear those comedians tell stories about seeing him at the Comedy Store all the time back then.
Well, this is where I feel guilty and judgmental of people that like quick to judgment, just like a lot of people, but like, remember when Shia LaBeouf was all crazy and doing all this fucked up shit?
Yeah.
You're kind of like, fuck Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
He's a what a
he
asshole.
was being a
I know.
douchebag during that time.
You're
though.
right.
Yeah.
But you never think of why and where he came from, and you know what I mean? And when you see the movie, it explains all of it, or like why he was like that.
I've
know what I mean?
always kind of thought he was a cool dude just because of the stories about like him and Brad Pitt and him and Tom.
Well, these are all after he like fucking, you know, he got arrested for fighting and shit, and they show it, and then he went to therapy and they show him in therapy and shit, and he like works himself out, and I've seen a lot of interviews with him recently and stuff. He seems very humble and very like cool and shit now for sure. But yeah, dude, it was a good movie. Very well acted too.
There was something I was gonna say. God damn it, I can't remember now. Fuck, something about another guest.
We talked about UFOs, the psychonauts.
We talked about UFOs, psychonauts.
Hockey players.
Dude, fuck yeah, Paul Bissonnette. I would love to get Paul Bissonnette on here, dude. Oh, that's what it was. I was going to talk about how crazy is it that Sean Avery is in it. What's it called?
Tenet.
Tenet, yeah.
That is crazy.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Fuck, that's like the movie I've been waiting for, dude.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that now.
That and Dune.
What's going on with Dune?
That I'm gonna fuck up his last name. The Dennis Vanilla or whatever. Like dude that did Blade Runner 2049 and all those badass movies. He's doing Dune, and as a matter of fact, Christopher Nolan usually has Hans Zimmer do his scores. Hans Zimmer had to choose from Tenet and Dune, and he fucking chose Dune because like Dune's everyone's favorite fucking novel, and this guy is one of the baddest directors out right now, dude. Like this guy's like the next. I mean, he already is the shit, and so it's supposed to come out this year, dude.
So they've already shot it.
I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out this year or later this year. Like Tenet and Dune are supposed to come out together. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, everybody's been waiting for that. Everybody's been waiting for Dune to actually be done correctly and like the book, like it is in the book.
I never read the book.
Neither did I, but I know people talk about
what
it.
The fuck? I don't even know what the fuck it's
there's
about.
There's a badass documentary about the book and the movie and shit. I can't remember.
The author's all crazy and shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking big book, man. Anyways, the first TV series was a movie or a TV series. I can't remember.
I don't know.
I'm
not really that knowledgeable in the Dune world, to be honest with you, but I am stoked just because like I like the creative minds behind it.
Yeah.
And then I just know the story is important to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So anyway, you want to fucking do some shout outs real quick and we'll fucking wrap this bitch? Unless you have anything else you want to do.
Not that I can think of. Yeah, so check out Tales from the Flip Side. Check out Absolute Geek Podcast. Check out AZ ADHD Podcast. Check out Strong Heart Jiu-Jitsu Academy. Check out Haters Make Me Famous. Check out This, That, and the Other. And make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed. And help us find some psychonauts to get on the show. And some people that are in the UFO world. Or if you've had a UFO abduction, let us know. Let us know. Other than that,
sweet.
That'd be it.
And yeah, just fucking want to say I love you, Ryan, and you know, you meant a lot to me, and life will obviously never be the same without you, man. So fuck, man. That's a wrap on episode 71 of the Bogcast.
Bang!